My fiancé canceled our wedding after finding out I can't have children. Now he wants me back after seeing my life without him. The white envelope sat on my kitchen counter for 3 days before I could bring myself to open it. Inficide was an invitation to my ex-fiancé Jake's sister's baby shower, paired to the same sister who had texted me family as ex-toling to Jake the night he walked out. 7 months ago, I sat in a sterile doctor's office holding Jake's hand as the specialist explained that my unexplained infertility was likely permanent. The drive home was silent. That night, Jake paced our bedroom, avoiding my eyes when he finally spoke. I always pictured a big family. It's been my dream since I was a kid. 3 days later, he moved out. I love you, he said, boxes stacked by the door, but I can't sacrifice having biological children. You understand, right? I didn't understand. I couldn't understand how someone who had promised forever could leave over something I couldn't control. The engagement ring he insisted I keep felt like a cruel joke, printing a reminder of a future that dissolved overnight. I spent exactly 1 week in bed. Then my best friend, Emma, dragged me to a support group for women navigating infertility. Sitting in that circle, listening to stories of loss and resilience, something shifted inside me. Your worth isn't tied to your ability to reproduce, said the group leader, a woman who'd gone on to adopt 3 children after her own infertility journey. There are many ways to build a beautiful life. I threw myself into rebuilding. I accepted a promotion I'd been hesitating about because Jake hadn't wanted me traveling more. I volunteered at a local youth center where I met incredible kids who needed mentors more than they needed birth parents. I transformed our once shared apartment into a space that was entirely unapologetically mine. 4 months after Jake left, my story about navigating grief and identity after an infertility diagnosis went viral on a women's health platform. Suddenly, I was speaking on top and connecting with thousands of women facing similar journeys. The community I built became a lifeline for others and for myself. The day of his sister's baby shower, I decided to go per tell, not for Jake's, but for his sister who had always been kind to me. I wore a blue dress I'd bought in Paris during a solo trip Jake would have hated. His eyes followed me across the room all afternoon. When he finally approached, his voice was hesitant. You look different, Hapier. I am, I replied, surprising myself with how true it felt. I made a mistake, he whispered. I've been thinking about us, about what really matters, about family meaning more than biology. I looked at him. Pan really looked at him, Pan, for the first time in months. You know what I've learned, Jake? Some doors need to close completely before you can see what's waiting behind others. As I walked away, my phone buzzed with a notification. 5 more families had registered for the adoption workshop I was co-leading the following weekend. I silenced my phone and smiled. Some dreams don't die. Part of they just transform into something even more beautiful than you originally imagined.